Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck my deal is with OBS right now. Shh. Um, yeah, I guess this stream's not going on YouTube, is it? It's gonna be just like fucking broken into a million pieces if OBS keeps crashing like that. Anyway, what's happening? I cycled Canopy, drew Wasteland, is still end step. So I was gonna flicker out the Smuggler's Copter, so if they want to attempt to block here, I'd rather clear it. Another Aether Vial is not a thrilling draw, certainly. Stop. Hey. Jesus. Stream is plagued today. Alright, this is fine. Takes away their ability to crew the copter to make future attacks better. We'll cycle the Canopy next, or on their turn. We are very vulnerable to getting comboed, which I'm pretty scared of. Find like Recruiter, Skyclave Apparition, Flicker Wisp. Even like Rashad and Port would make me feel a little bit better. Stream is up, right? Just making sure. I don't see anything in chat. I mean, it looks fine on my end. We killed the... Yeah, they blocked the... with the... They blocked the Spirit with Canonist. I don't know why. Maybe they have another piece of removal in hand? Didn't use up the Mom? I don't know. Scared. Yeah, suddenly terrified again. This is the card that I didn't want to see. Maybe this is Pyroblast? Yeah. I'll draw my card, see if we hit exactly Flicker Wisp. Or Skyclave. That'd be... Oh no, I tapped wrong! Fuck! God, that would be such an insane punish! God, I'm so bad at this game. I don't know why I left Wasteland up. God, that would have been such an insane source of plowshares. Is there a point if I plow, there's a 100% chance they crew? What does it matter? Because I could have plowed the Painter's Servant with the Pyroblast on the stack and then countered it the Pyroblast and killed the Painter's Servant. And they wouldn't be able to crew this to block 6 damage this turn. Jesus, that was so bad. That was such an absolutely miserable punish that I just like tapped wrong for no reason. Yeah, absolutely throwing this game. Just wondering if it's better to plow. Yeah, it's definitely better to plow now because I don't want to get countered. So I guess I do just want to fire this off right now. God. Ugh. Gain 6 life and kill my mother. Gain my opponent 6 life and kill my mother of runes. Do I attack into this anyway? Oh, maybe I do. Because they don't get to loot. Oh, no, they do. Because on blocks, they can still draw a card and then draw a card this turn. So I don't think I'm supposed to attack. If I do, then... Yeah, we're still okay. My opponent has 2 cards in hand, but we're the smaller copter is kind of giving us a little bit of hits, so maybe I should try to clear it right now while I have the option to. Like, just attack with Spirit, trade Spirit with Smuggler's Copter, so Flicker Wisp is available to try to get the rest of the way. Because Spirit gets held up on the ground by several things. If I attack with both, though, I get the 3 damage in to clear the Copter. Maybe I am supposed to just attack. God! That punt is so frustrating. They'd just be at 5 life, and we'd have a mom in play, and they would have, like, nothing. Whew. That's a rough throw. I really don't want to give them a loot, but I think this is fine. God. Throwing so hard. Still have a lot of good top decks. Discard Ancient Tomb, sure. So the reason I ended up attacking with both, the Flicker's a better attacker, but I think most of the cards that they're going to be casting are creatures I would love to trade with anyway, like future Painters or Welders or something. Like, I don't think they want to be blocking with a lot of the creatures they could possibly play. It's probably a 1 of Canonist for, like, Enlightened Tutor or whatever. God. That's certainly a punish. That is not a creature I want to attack into. What are they going to get? Just another Painter Servant, maybe? Really want to draw Stoneforge Mystic. Recruiter of the Guards, Skyclave Apparition. I don't even know what this gets. This got to get, like, just a Painter Servant or something, right? They're probably on 1 Crater Maker, 1 Ether Swarm for, like, tutor package stuff. Engineer, okay, it's not bad. You can figure it so far with the new support. Yeah, I love Skyclave Apparition. Is just a really interesting card to play. Not thrilled about that one. I'm also just, like, not supposed to attack. Engineer can't do anything yet. I mean, obviously they get to tutor something with it, put something into the graveyard. Probably either a Painter or a Grindstone, unless they have, like, a sick bullet here. Ensnaring Bridge, maybe? Yeah, Ensnaring Bridge. Late Luminar Geistborn sucks. Card's not good. Hey, Static, thanks for the 27 months. Appreciate it. Alright, let's draw a good card. It's not a good card. Wow, things are looking really bad all of a sudden after I horrendously punted this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would be dead right now if I had just not thrown so goddamn hard. I was supposed to attack with the Thalia there too. What am I? They'd be at 6 now. Throwing pretty bad. I'm just gonna engineer for the bridge right now. Dog, can you stop? No, stop. This is a Karn? Geez, already, yeah. That attack didn't matter. Now we're getting iced. I think this game is now over. It's all my fault. Stop that. Quit it. Yes, you. Quit it. I'll lock you out if I have to. Hey, it'd be a good time to draw a Luminarch Aspirant, that's for sure. What are you doing? Grindstone. Next turn, they have Painter and we're dead. I'll take my draw step. Don't think we have any good draws here. Flicker Wisp. I mean, yeah, we can, like, attack the Karn, but then they literally have Painter Servant in hand. We could delay for a turn if they don't have a mana source. We can't even actually clear the Karn. Because they could just block if they wanted to. Alright, yeah, I'm done with this game. That was a really bad punt on my end. Jesus. Alright, let's try this one again. We only missed 5 damage. No, the throw absolutely mattered. We would have had, like, so much more damage in play. Because then they played the Recruiter, and then we would have still had a Mom, a Spirit of the Labyrinth, and a Flicker Wisp in play that turn. The next turn, we like, even if they, like, lived at, like, a very tiny amount of life. No, because we missed 6 damage not plowing, and then we missed 2 damage not attacking with the Dahlia that turn when they died at 8, and they won that, like, 8 or 6 life or something. And yeah, Mom would have still been in play. Such a bad throw. Alright. Onwards and upwards. I never know if I want Graveyard Hate in this matchup. Prelate's probably good. Putting on 1 stops, like, putting on 1 or 4. 1 stops, like, Blast, Sideboard Bolts, stuff like that. Put it on 4 to stop a Karn or something. Sort of Fire and Ice, notoriously bad against Painter's Servant decks. Skyclave seems great. Equipment package is pretty medium in general. GTA's fairly strong, but that's about it. Mother of Runes is medium. They do have, like, a decent chunk of, like, red interaction spells, especially post-board, like with bolts and whatever. But it's also just not super exciting. I guess not. Spirit of the Lab sucks. We can get rid of spirits first, something like that. I think with the addition of Engineer, I'm supposed to bring in some number of Graveyard Hate cards, because Engineer and Welder are like really powerful if they're unchecked. So there's a chance I want some Graveyard interaction. I think Rip is better than Surgical. What would I be cutting? Just like a Mom and a Stoneforge, maybe? That's okay. Well, maybe we'll reconsider Graveyard Hate on the draw as well. Play. Sand's pretty good. Wasteland and Port and Vile. Roger's a pretty powerful tool. Keep this. Keep watching the frames so it doesn't just randomly die on me. Is the Legacy Discord public? Yeah, it was just the Legacy Doesn't Text Discord. That was the one being talked about, right? I don't have my own Discord or anything for like some streamers do. I have like group chat discords, but like that's not the same thing as like a streamer discord. God, that fucking campy punt is gonna haunt me for literally the rest of this stream. Oh dear. Well, that was scary. I don't think I need to play Revoker on anything here, right? I think I want to port the City of Traders. The only punish is like... Plow is a nice draw. Kind of want to try to plow like next turn though. How greedy is this Rashad and Port? I don't think there's a lot of punishes here. It'd have to be like... another soul land, or I guess like land plus LED or something. But if they had an LED and the grindstone, they would have just played the LED and played the grindstone instead of the welder. Yeah. So I don't think they have just LED grindstone. They have 3 cards in hand too. I'm pretty sure this port is just extremely good. After that, we have like the ability to wasteland, files on 2 for Revoker. We have plow and stuff after. I'm gonna Rashad and Port and then die, and then be really sad about it. Oh yes. Now we can revoke Welder and plow the Painter. I'd actually be better served to just volley this turn instead of revoking Welder. Because I don't think the Welder does anything. Because they're ported and we'll have a Thalia in play. They get like land 0 drop and then revoke Plow, second Vial. I mean, yeah, we're not... Yeah, we have a lot of good stuff. I'm definitely porting until they play land, I think. So I think we're just going to plow this. Oh no, fuck, I'm so stupid. They can weld it out. God, I'm so bad at this fucking game. Why? They can just weld it out for this pedal. God. Really just have not played against Painter in so long. Spent like the past 3 days trying to scrape the rust off, and then I never played against Painter, and now we're just like getting fucked. Yeah, some really bad punts today. Could add another punt to the punt counter from last punt. This is Texas, this is blue-white. You got me there. God, why am I so bad? Just actively trying to throw as hard as I can. I paid good money on the claim you were good. I don't know who told you that, but thanks for the 15-month resub, Patrick. Am I supposed to revoke this Welder now and just like sheepishly look like a total fool? I think so, because I don't want this Painter to come back ever. Yeah, I kind of have to. I just look like an idiot, but better to make the good play and like suck up my pride of looking like a dumbass than like continue to make punts, right? I really want them to like have a non-basic to have to play a land after the City of Traders, so we can wasteland it and just continue to keep them off of a bunch of mana. So next turn, I'll leave the Vial on 2, play Vial, play Wasteland, Thalia, attack, go. Pretty sure I'm supposed to attack into this. Flicker Wisp is a nice draw. It'll help reset the Revoker if something happens to this Welder. It's playing around like a lightning bolt. Well, looks like they're not bad. Problematic, because we don't have a good way to really do anything right now. We have no clock, basically. They're just trying to draw lands. Luckily, we can keep their mana pretty choked for a while, but eventually, because I just... Language don't say... No, it's when you play a land, not when a land comes into play. Trying my hardest to lose this match. It's working out pretty well. Alright. The amount of times I've hoped it would work that way, yeah, same. Alright, so now we can just put this mountain under our thumb. Oh, well. Not super helpful. Really want them to draw more non-basics, but... Might need to just Wisp for pressure. Try to end this game before they get out, try to crawl out of this lock. Welding my Revoker back in? For my Violon 3? Fucking deal. Snap off this exchange. Thank you for my Revoker back? I'll just Wisp and flicker their mountain, I guess? I guess they're trying to counter... It feels like they're counter-punting for me. What the fuck? Alright, I mean... Sure. I desperately want this Revoker back so I can turn off your Welder. Go away, land. Yeah, I'm just gonna take their land, I guess. You can't cast anything. There's a Thalian play. You can't, like, bolt here. Goblin Welder. Gut shot me. But, like, why would they want to give me the Revoker back so badly if they just are going to kill it afterwards? I don't understand, but okay. If they have, like, a land to play here, they can get 2 mana. I might actually port this mountain now. So they don't never have access to 2 mana until I cast a lightning bolt or something. If they had like a fetch, it might have punished me. No idea what that Welder choice was about. God, these draws though. I think I'm just attacking with everything. I just want to kill my opponent. And I'm concerned this Revoker is going to get answered at some point. Speakers for being I'm supposed to ask you what you think of Luminar. Get out of my chat. So now they could have like a bolt for my Revoker, but they're the ones that gave me the Revoker back, so I don't really understand what their plan was. Someone says getting a masterful troll in the DNT Discord. I trust you as a mod to handle it as you see fit, because I am streaming. You're leaving it? I don't know. If the troll's good, then like go for it. If the troll's funny. Okay, if it's good, yeah. If it's not like Miranda's or Elaine's like half-assed shitposts and that like obvious bait shitposts from yesteryear, then it's fine. Yeah, see, they feel like they just wasted a lightning bolt. They tried so hard to bolt the Revoker that they gave me. I really want to draw Apparition here.
What I got.
That should be considered my clock, because there's game 3. Ban anyone that posts lists of Aspirant. Am I gonna ban Phil? Oh, Lily is here now.
Yeah, I'm gonna test something.
What are you testing?
Having the gates open,
Oh, okay.
so she can go between this room and the living room. You don't need to follow me. Your dad's right there.
Show you how deadly that Revoker really was. Alright. The only punish we're taking this 5 to 3 is Stoneforge Mystic, because we can't Stoneforge GTA equip attack. Oh, no, yeah, I forgot that they're just gonna weld out my vials forever now, but alright, sure, whatever. Moderately annoying, but we have a million lands, so. Oh, that's a pretty horrendous draw. This list is on, Oh, I thought you were... Fuck, I read the question as apparitions, instead of just me getting trolled. Probably just supposed to play out lands. Because we're not getting a Aether Vial anymore. Bolt my Wisp, too? It's just like 3 lightning bolts? Or are they just floating for fun? Sure. Uh-oh. That gives them Painter's Servant back, which means I can't check with Thalia, but Wisp is already a 2-turn clock now. They're still ways away from getting Grindstone online, too. So we're just hoping that, that this Wisp can close. Whoo! It's a good one. I wonder if I just bait the, Painter Servant, right? If I just attack with both, because I have another Thalia? Because that's the only way to get the Painter Servant in play, not on Ensep. Do I care, though? Kind of? Because of, like, potential Pyroblast on Flicker Wisp or something? I don't think my opponent can win. Do we have enough mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have enough mana to port them after, though. It's probably not worth. Just Apparition the Welder? Be worried about my clock is a thing. Attack both is good, trust me. I'll blindly trust Matt Soul. I don't know what could possibly go wrong. I think this is actually fine, because I think the only way I lose is some weird shit with Painter Servant, I'm pretty sure. Like Pyroblasting my clock out of the way. We've been trying to play the games since the beginning, so why not? Yeah. This will just look like another decision of me being horrible this game. I can't even Caracas because I don't have triple white. Or I don't need quad white to use this Caracas effectively. Are they going to play Pyroblast with Thalia in play? Oh, they got like 2 mana, right? Look, I'm just going to put another Thalia into play anyway. Porting might actually be better than Thalia here. Not positive.
Cool, cool.
Nah, because I want more pieces in play to attack in case of like a lightning bolt or something. So we're just gonna Apparition the Painter Servant and play Thalia. We just want to make sure that they're dead next attack step. The Thalia is better, trust me. Alright. Matt Soul hasn't led me astray so far with things that I haven't determined are correct yet. But yeah, the Thalia is definitely the play because I just want more pressure. Yeah, there's dead. Alright, despite me desperately trying to lose the game 2 as well, we survived. I think I want second recipe, especially on the draw, to help answer painters, because apparently I'm terrible at that. I'm like not that interested in Thalia in this matchup. It might be affordable to shave one. It's like kind of miserable sometimes. Which turns out will I dump the next game? Oh no. I don't think I want Surgical's like we punted the game, then listened to Twitch chat and won, yes. Not like I was the one that suggested the line anyway. I think this looks fine. Are swords better than moms? I hate swords versus Painter Servant. It's just like so hard to connect because they play Painter Servant, like you can't equip the sword anymore. Sort of Fire Knights can be good if they don't have a Painter Servant in play because like some of their blockers are red. It's possible the 4th Thalia is better than like the 2nd mom or something. Also, that yeah, they can like unless you cheat the equip anyways. Hey, I did that once and I was extremely sick when it happened. I never hear the end of it. I blame my opponent for also not noticing, because I was not coherent for that tournament. Mom's actually... Yeah, Mom's pretty decent versus Painter. It's like... Maybe I could... Like, I don't know what else I would be cutting if I wanted to put Moms back in the deck. That's why I left some of them in. Like, what would we be cutting? Cut the skull. At that point, are we just like... We have to like start shaving a lot of the Stone Forges. If GTA is like our only good equipment. Like, but the 3 Stone Forges, 1 GTA feels really, really weird, right? Like, I could definitely get behind it. Especially when we saw a bunch of bolts. Yeah, I could buy bringing in some number of moms. Three Stone Forges, 1 GTA. We draw the GTA naturally, and we're just like really sad, but that's just our life. Yeah, I can get behind that. We saw several lightning bolts. We saw Goblin Crater Maker. His hand feels pretty loose. My opponent molded to 6. We have a removal spell and 2 Flicker Wisps. What am I looking... I need to play fast. We have 6 minutes to win this game. What do I want to do versus my opponent's 6? Mull. Alright. We're believing Twitch chat. And by Twitch chat, I mean Matt Soul, because he's the only one pushing. Alright, this hand's way better. Never mind. Matt Soul, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. It is London Mulligan. We can just mull into much more broken 6s. I think I'm just going to put back this Prelate. I'm not really concerned about grindstones and stuff with double plow in our hand. We're a little concerned about, like, Karn. We're also not guaranteed to have 3rd land. I think I just like Mom Stoneforge GTA and hope we don't get Karned. This is a hand I would really like to have Batter Skull with, honestly, but... Sometimes I make myself think I'm actually okay at this game, but I actually play and I cry. Yeah, sounds like a lot of us. Alright, if they play a Welder, we're plowing, otherwise we're just momming. Got a lot of removal. We're really praying my opponent does not have Does not plan to Karn me, huh? We're just on mono removal spells. I need a wasteland that I really want to draw a land. Engineer's fine. We gonna fucking path our Mother of Runes here. What am I scared of this turn? Besides Karn? Karn's just so bad for me. Maybe I am supposed to wasteland the Ancient Tomb and path my own mom. Take a double white. Rather than play Stoneforge Mystic. 5 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I need to path exile my Mother of Runes. Untap, hopefully draw a land so we can plow plus Stoneforge. Otherwise, we just plow the Engineer. I think we're winning this game as long as we don't time out or get Karned. Because we have so much removal. It's a bridge, sure, that's never entering play. Nope, cat. Why? They know exactly when I'm pressed for time to start fucking around. Yes. Get out of here. Gonna lose this. Hand sucks. Hands definitely can clock my opponent if we just find another land. We just need to not get Karned and not run out of time. Uh-oh. Plan A is maybe not working out. Uh-oh. No. No. Nah, fuck. Alright, yeah, we might be dead now. Lily! Grindstone. Okay, we just need to draw land. Have a wisp. Oh, it just gets did not get LED lattice, so I guess we're okay. Land. Alright. Serviceable. Try to pressure the Karn down now. Plenty of removal to try to deal with Painter Servant, Grindstone. You can see the shift in your eyes and they hone in. Yeah, cats are honestly the worst. They don't have this Engineer. They do have this Grindstone. That's all we know about. Yeah, they're plussing. Doesn't really do anything right now. Painter Servant, sure. Goblin Welder, sure. We have to kill both of those. Wasteland's good. No artifacts in play, so we can let them get the tapped mountain here. Unless they had an instant speed artifact to punish the shit out of me with. Three cards, one of which is a grindstone. Only card we're scared of right now is another painter, unless we can get the GTA online the next couple of turns. It's going to take a long time to do that, though. It's probably just going to be... Fuck. So bad for me. Fuck. That's so insanely bad for me. Maybe they don't have any artifacts to play this turn, including the grindstone we know is in their hand. You never know. We had all those removal spells. Yeah, didn't have enough removal spells. We're not dead yet, because we can clear the engineer next turn. So they only get one use of it, unless they can get empty their hand completely. And, like, bridge me. Because if they just, like, try to get the welder servant online, they can't do everything. Sure. I do just die, but I think they would have snapped that one off. Takes an extra turn to... Oh dear. Means we are just dead, right? Maybe besides, outside of drawing something. Imagine if we had a Luminarch here. Yeah, it'd be so good. We'd be like attacking them for like 3 or something. Make sure to equip the GTA to the Stoneforge because they can put in a bridge if they want to, but they have one card in hand. So we want to be absolutely certain that we can get counters. Sanctopod doesn't do anything because I need GTA counters and they aren't casting any spells. Actually, no, thanks for the 15-month resub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I remember to kill the welder, not the engineer, yes. Looks like I'm gonna get stuck under this bridge, though. Well, yeah, Lily just walked in. Maybe they'll double block to kill the Mystic. Kill the welder, ping down the engineer. We're home free. She's coming back. She just seems to be kind of walking around. So we don't have the GTA trick with Stoneforge because you need 2 counters to do that, and we're gonna have to use one to kill this welder, or we'll die. apparition. That would be a very good draw, yes. What number am I supposed to put this Sanctum Prelate on? We can attack. No, we can't. We have to flicker out this copter, right? Because they can animate the copter, block, and then weld it out, right? So we want to flicker wisp the smuggler's copter, attack with the Stoneforge to clear the Goblin Engineer. Is that right? I think that's right. Not for long. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. They can like weld out the copter here if they want, but it gets our GT to connect is the important thing. They're getting back Grindstone, so we just have to kill this engineer basically. And hope they don't have Painter Servant. Well, if they can't get the last card out of their hand, we can clear this engineer too. Yeah, sitting on 3 counters is also risky, I think. What number does Prelate go on? Oh. Are we gonna fucking win? Are we gonna win, chat? Are we gonna win? Wait, I can just pump here, right? Oh. Oh. But probably don't want to before pump to beat Bolt. If they had Bolt, they would have cast a long time ago. Oh, man. Also, they were just going to time out because we had Apparition. Skill cape. Tried so hard to lose that in the first 2 games. Brought it back in the 3rd. Oh, that was a scary ass game. Holy shit. I think they probably misplayed with that Karn. Yeah, going for the Painter combo seemed like a little bit loose. Yeah, not like a super obvious punt like I was doing, but like the choices they made, like maybe could have been better, certainly. Like maybe wishing for LED is worse if I have a straight answer to the Karn afterwards or something, but I don't know. I don't know what was in their hand. Maybe it like looked pretty good and didn't assume that I had like 5 removal spells. Get Petal and not Stone with the last Engineer activation? Yeah, possibly. That GT was pretty good, huh? But yeah, I should have like vialed in the Prelate. I mean, assuming my opponent and I had infinite time and I wasn't worried that, or I wasn't just thinking my opponent was just going to time out anyway. Vial in the Prelate and put it on 1 before I pump to play around a Lightning Bolt. But there's no way they had Lightning Bolt. If they had Lightning Bolt, they just cast it on anything pre-combat and I can't attack. Imagine that Mom was a bad skull. I mean, it was a pretty good rampant growth. Tebe Bear is our new opponent. Oh, Jesus. God. I hate like playing super stressful down to the wire games because you don't have any time to recuperate for the next round. Jarring apparition there was real sick though.
Hey, Jarheim.
Yori on the
Hey, Jarheim.
What up? What?
Are you large or X large?
XL?
Okay, I'm gonna get you to no talk on baby.
Oh yeah, those are going live today. Go ahead.
Open.
This hand sucks. Really hoping my opponent isn't on Strifo pile, because if they are, I'm very sad. I'm gonna bottom the second plow, I think. I think I want more dudes against most Yorion decks anyway. I just hope my opponent's not on Strifo pile. I don't know what Yorion deck I want to play against, though, to be honest. Yeah. None of them is a pretty reasonable answer. They shuffled on their ponder. Maybe they'll just miss and die. We can hope. Yeah, one lander into nothing, yeah. That seems like a pretty easy keep on 7. Non-basic land, ponder. Shuffle, die. Wow, unlucky. I think I'm supposed to just plow this. There aren't a lot of relevant cards in Strifo lists. Like, it doesn't even actually have, like, a lot of creatures. And our mana's pretty tied up. I'm gonna need... yeah, Uro. Yeah, maybe I do have to hold it. Yeah, our man is pretty choked. We're not attacking it at the same time soon, though, I don't think. Prelate. If we're plowing the Sky Noodle, we're probably in a pretty bad spot at that stage. 6 cards in hand. Everything I play is just going to die. I think we just Stoneforge for, like, sort of Fire and Ice. Yeah. I mean, that's a fine exchange, I guess. Forcible pitching Ice Fang Coatl. What am I Stoneforging for? Maybe I'll play up Spirit now. We have 2 spirits. I think a 0% chance they don't have a removal spell of some sort. Even like DAC, target me, make me draw 1, discard 2. Spirit of Labyrinth, the specifically Strifo pile is like the one thing I'm not high on Spirit of Labyrinth for. But it's like the only matchup, the only blue matchup that I don't really care for it. I think I am going to play it out though. Our mana is so tied up that the Stoneforge doesn't even look very good anyway. Because we don't have more lands. We want to get like sort of Fire and Ice. Imagine if Stoneforge was an Aspirate. Oh man, it'd be so good. A 1/1 that relies on not dying for Strifo pile. What's this? Alright, oh, they're drawing a... Wait, they can draw a card when this resolves. But sure, whatever. If we could keep ducking on Aspirant for the whole stream, I'll be happy. Does Strifo... I mean, I guess in an 80-card deck. But nothing to indicate that my opponent is quite on Strifo pile. I was just wondering if he plays that many basics. We could just plow this Strix and Mom now. Snapcaster doesn't really do anything. If I like plow, just do like attack for 3 here. Get Mom online. Coatl would suck. Yeah, that's true. Coatl would be like... Coatl's just kind of how we... They've already pitched 1 Coatl to Forcible as well. It's not 1 for 1 because they still draw a card. Because they can draw a card on my turn, yeah. It would be kind of a bummer, but I think Strifo's supposed to only play like 3, and he's already... one's already gone to a Force of Will. Don't know why you're sorcery speeding that, but I'll take it. Come on, let trigger resolve. Yes. Good job, Spirit of the Labyrinth. Yeah, my opponent's deck seems like just all blue-black. Are they gonna back to basics me? Oh, they're just putting Yorion in their hand. Alright, sure. Yorion does not draw very many cards. I think I'm gonna have to Stoneforge for... I mean, we're not gonna be able to fucking beat this 4/5. I think I'm gonna attack, use Mom to protect if they block. Although they're clearly only 3 colors. But they've just been... I feel like there's no way Strifo plays 3 islands, right? Sure. Yeah, Stoneforge for Sophie. Sophie helps us attack through the thing at least. Don't want to get Wrathed, but like, can just spend my turn doing nothing here. I hope they're just attacking and then noodling. And drawing 0 cards. What this attack would seem to dictate is that they're planning on casting... I don't know, they're wrathing. Dead of Wintered. Oh, Deluge, alright. Yeah, that's our life. We can play another Spirit of the Labyrinth at least to try to prevent them from drawing 2 cards. Do Strifo lists have 3 islands in them? I genuinely don't know. I feel like that's so many. Alright, we're definitely not wastelanding here. I'm definitely going to cast a spell of some sort. They have 3 cards in hand, one of which is Yorion. Yorion currently draws them 1 card. I guess Spirit Mom isn't bad here. My opponent could just be on, like, Bug. They're casting a lot of spells that seem to indicate that they're on a Strifo pile, though. The Deluge, the Assassin's Trophy. Let's just ponder Yorion, draw a card. If we draw a land, we could potentially get in with the sword here. Oh, Uro. It's pretty scary. Oh, yeah, alright. We did it. We found the Strifo pile. Well, they have 1 card in hand, it's Yorion. Now's as good a time as any to hit them with a Sword of Fire and Ice, I guess. I'm gonna draw a lot of cards next turn, but that's our life. I could plow. That's not the worst. Can help us fight an Uro. Yeah, Spirit of the Lab was like pretty decent. I mean, they like played into it really badly for no reason, but I also just like Spirit of the Lab versus Strifo pile is just really awkward. Gotta use your Astrolabe trying to Uro me. Yeah, but yeah, Spirit of the Lab's really awkward for Strifo pile because of shit like Dak Faden. They just target your face with it. God, am I gonna fucking plow this Uro? They just gain 1,000 life. No land. What's this? 3 mana. Deck. Oh, they're gonna take my sword. Okay. But still equipped to my mom, and we can Flicker Wisp it and plow the Uro. And shoot the deck. Is that our best play? They have 1 card in Yorion in hand. So attack their face, ping the deck off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. So we would like plow and then port, I guess, and not prelate. Wait, hang on. This trigger doesn't do what I think it does, right? Yeah. If they own it, they get the trigger, right? That's how that works? Is that's 100% how this card works, right? Equipped creature deals combat damage. Yeah. Okay. So I need to Flicker Wisp it now, and I don't get my trigger. I just need to plow these Uro, Flicker Wisp the sword, and then just attack the deck Faden for 1 to clear it. We're just porting this Grove in case they top deck Punishing Fire. God, plowing Uro is just so miserable. Oh boy, this is gonna be a real doozy of a Yorion. It's gonna be a draw 2, make a 4/5. At least we get Mom and Wisp holding sword online if that's the case, though. Grok 76, thanks for the follow. Oh, draw 3 cards now. Well, then we get to put the Prelate on 2, which helps us a lot. They're already down 1 Toxic Deluge. Why do we blink sword? They stole the sword with the Dak Faden, so they got the trigger if I were to hit them. Wait, are they not? Oh, they have a land drop left still, right? Yeah, there we go. Yorion time. Draw 3. We get to equip, hit them, clear this Quaddle. Prelate on 2, I guess. Hope for the best. I guess Dak Faden is a huge disaster for me. Maybe I actually want to put Prelate on 3. Dak Faden taking my sword and putting it on the Yorion is just absolutely unwinnable. Whereas we have this Mom online, so we can actually stop some spot removal that are 2s. 3 stops like another Deluge as well, but like Dak I think is the big concern. We could also Thalia. I am scared of Punishing Fire. Yeah. I think we just don't play the Thalia. I think we put it on 3, waste the Grove then. Because I am terrified of Dak Faden, because I absolutely cannot beat that card right now. With the Mom in play and wastelanding the Grove of the Burn Willows, there's a chance we can beat like some spot removal. Not positive that's the correct, though, because they also could have, like, more Assassin's Trophies to answer the Sword of Fire and Ice, so... It's certainly a tough call. Like, Prelate on 2 plus Mom is really enticing versus a lot of Strifopile boards. No also... Yeah, I don't think he even plays Oak in his deck usually. Check chat when you get the chance. Oh yeah, that's going to be in forever. Because now we're going to Strifo pile, so this matchup's going to take 8 years. What you got over there, opponent? Caracas. Oh no, that draws more cards. My opponent's like really spinning their wheels though. Like they could draw an Assassin's Trophy. I think that's the card that they're digging for. But we are like putting them under the gun here. A Wisp, huh? What does this Wisp do? No trophy, please? Dicks. Do I have to use them on proactively here? 5 cards in? Yeah, I think with this trophy, I think this is game. I think now we actually put our Prelate on 2. Feels bad, but like they could have easily had a deck as well. Right, and deck would have been more game ending. I think I'm going to try to get in damage here. I'll whisk my Prelate over to 2. Should have done that in the opposite order, but Fatal Push only hits the mom anyway. Oh, sure. Scary that they're not trying to gain life with this Cling to Dust, but okay. Can never take them off color, so I think we just tap this Yorion to either gain 4 life by them bouncing it now, or prevent them from like drawing more cards. They could obviously just cast a spell here. Alright, now we get F6 at least. Ugh. Cards we don't want to see. Any of them. Just don't cast anything. Just concede. We do have a whole lot of damage and a lot of their deck turned off, notably, but they could easily have any number of things that fuck me. This is a Toxic Deluge, so I'm just gonna pack it in. Just an Uro. We could Uro though, and I think we are pretty dead to that. Yes, looks like we're pretty dead to Uro, as it turns out. Weird. Pretty dead that my opponent randomly gained 6 life and drew 2 cards and played an unkillable 6/6. Got another thing to cast. Just an Astral. Oh, it's just sure gain another 3 life. Yeah, why not? Is my opponent thinking about not attacking? Yeah, in what world do you not attack? I think I'm just chumping this because my opponent, if we can win a game 2, we might actually be able to just win on clock. Recruiter of the Guard. We could answer this Uro, technically. If my opponent doesn't have like another force by now. Oh, wait, they just have another Uro. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, well. Like I said, game is pretty over. I didn't even realize I thought when I ported their card because I had the Stallion in play, right? That was just real dumb. Yeah, I think my opponent does just like need to play faster here. Opponent is not nearly as proficient as Strifo, who always just buries me on clock every single time we play. Bam Dark. What did he do? Oh god. I'll deal with this after the stream's over. What did he do this time? Yeah, like my opponent's just taking like a long time to end a game that's like super over. Pearl's on 2 currently. Fortunately, I think I just have to expose the Sanctum Prelate because I'm blocking the Yorion and using Mom to buy more time. Did they find a Deluge yet? Dag Phaeton doesn't do anything. It just like draws them more cards and buries me further, sure, but like my opponent's spinning their wheels hard and definitely has to win a game 2. And if we can put up a fight in game 2, then we might just be able to win on time. Hey, Army, thanks for the 26-month resub. I finally remembered my Twitch password. It's the reason I've been not streaming this whole time. Alright, deal. I'm just gonna take my turn and just, like, say go. Like, I can't do anything. Well, we'll Apparition another Uro, I guess. My opponent has another Uro in the graveyard. Might just force Willis Apparition, too. What are you fetching for? You only have 4 mana. You gonna try to kill something here? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna exile your other Uro. You know what? I'm just gonna say go. Take that. The cat is talking. She always whines whenever Lily's nearby. She starts whining. At a certain point, if we can kill this Yorion, we might be able to deck my opponent. Probably not, because I think my opponent can just dack me to death at some point. But they're just, like, spinning their wheels super hard. They got, like, a Fatal Push with some bolts in there somewhere, right? Unfortunately, as soon as they should have attacked this Yorion last turn. I have no idea why they didn't. Because I'm 100% going to block with Flicker Wisp, and maybe I actually won't use Mom on it just to buy more time. because it stalls the game for longer with Mom plus Prelate. Yeah, my opponent is... we're super dead, for sure. But my opponent also just refuses to kill me in a game that they're down, like, 6 minutes on clock. Can't even play this GTA because the DAC will just get me. They're not even flashing back the cleans. Can I buy back the Uro? Alright, deal. Can we draw a Caracas? That'd be pretty nice. Sure. Does my opponent really just not have any, like, fatal pushes or anything in their deck? They gonna attack this time? Oh, dicks, they figured it out. I think I'm just gonna let this die. Buy as much time as possible. Keeping the Mom alive. Because if I use the Mom, they're just gonna cast an infinity 2-drops. They have 3 P-Fires in the yard. We're gonna lose our whole board, basically. This buys me the time to, like, find Caracas or something to stall the Yorion for longer. They should really just be going to combat attacking with Yorion and passing the turn. I guess they can attack with Uro too. Sure. I don't even know what this Stack Fate Emblem does. I think anything that... Oh, actually, that means if they have a Fatal Push, they can actually take control of the Mom anyway, because the Stack Fate Emblem's colorless, even if I, like, protect. Yeah, that makes sense. I give it pro red for Bolt. I'm gonna have 6 at least. Counter their own Fatal Push. No, they don't care. This game's over in 2 turns. They should just be going to combat. We want to draw Caracas so we can stall them for infinity more turns. Why are you casting these spells? The game is over. The game's been over for like 4 turns. Oh, I can't even cast this GTA. I totally forgot. It's not worth it. Too bad. Yeah, now they just go to combat attack with the Yorion only, and the game's over. Yeah, the clock is a legitimate win condition. We could just roll over and die in this game too, and like my play for the clock doesn't matter. But like Strifo Pile is a slow deck. There's a very real chance that if we put up a good enough fight in game 2, that we can just kill them on clock. this sort of Feast and Famine. I almost want to cut GTA just because it's so bad against Agfaden. Yeah, and if we win game 2, then, like, fucking forget about it. They're going to be deep in the ground if we win game 2. Sort of Feast of Famine doesn't do a whole lot in terms of protections in this match. I guess it attacks through, like, Uro, Quaddle, whatever the last guy is, Strix. What are we cutting? Green Black Sword seems better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Green Black Sword's better than GTA probably. I hate Revoker in this matchup. On the play, Thalia seems better. Mom seems worse. Mom's actually like kind of decent on the play, but in terms of like post board, there's more chance of like engineers and sweepers and stuff. I think we're supposed to shave. I don't like Spirit in this matchup for the reasons I was talking about. I'm just gonna shave on a bunch of stuff. I think it's stupid that Path might be better than Plow despite basics. It's like a very real thing, maybe. I think I'm cutting like 2 of these Plows anyway. We have other answers to Uro in forms of like Rest in Peace and Surgical post board. And I think Plow's way better for getting through like Ice Fangs and stuff. I need to cut one more card. Don't really want to cut a Caracas in this matchup. 3 Mom, 3 Thalia. I'm gonna go to 3 Wisp. Just cut a bunch of random shit. So it's fine. I'd like to play first. Biggie Hugh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Spirit's really good for stack for what it's worth. Spirit's only good for stack if you put it on a file, right? Otherwise they just target your face and it's you draw 1, discard 2. His hand is kind of clunky, but it's got Violent Important Thalia, which is great. What's this? Like a Thoughts? Oh yeah, Astrolabes. Those exist. Yeah, imagine printing symmetrical effects. We need to reprint Spirit of the Labyrinth, but in 2020. That's a good draw. I think I'm just gonna port this Swamp. They did. It's called Narset. Yeah, and it's a lot better. Look. Whoa! Oh baby, they should probably concede like right now. I hope they don't. I almost don't want to put in Thalia, because then they might concede. God, I'm gonna be winning. I'm gonna be so ahead that they're gonna concede, right? Like I'm gonna cast a Sword of Fire and Ice and then Violent Thalia, and then they're just gonna pack it in. My plan is all for naught. Maybe they just won't look at their own clock. You can't cast that. The slow roll for clock value plan. Yeah, they're just gonna die. They're just so incredibly dead. I mean, I guess this is a so little time that it won't be enough for even game 3. Yeah, there's definitely a chance. But, like, they should just concede now, because they're not wasting my time. I guess I'm supposed to put in... Okay, yeah. See, they're supposed to concede there and, like, try again in game 3. Countered my plan of having them burn their clock by just immediately going to game 3 where they're on the play again. They do only have 7 minutes. They need like a super aggro hand. It's an 80 card deck. They can't really mull. I would think I would, on the draw against Death and Taxes, I think I would probably mull single land Astrolabe Ponder. Against the Rashad Report Thalia deck. Maybe they had like a Forcible for the... No, they didn't even force the Aether Vial. I don't know. truly don't know what they kept. I'm a little tempted to, like, board in more plows and just go on the don't die for 7 minutes plan. Like, just make sure that I have answers to Uro, because it's the only thing that's going to kill me in 7 minutes. Plow might be better than Blood Green Sword for the implicate, yeah. Honestly, I might just, like, shave that and shave, like, a Stoneforge Mystic and bring back these plows. So I think our plan is just win on time at this stage. Mr. D&T Ditcher, come crawling back. Alright, Snapkeep. It's got Vile, Port, Wasteland, Thalia. And Caracas, notably. Pretty powerful. Keep this on reserve if possible, so they can't answer it with a trophy before we bounce like an Uro or whatever. We'll just go, oh, that's better. Fortunately, his hand's not currently putting up a lot of a fight. But it stalls for a long time with Port and Wasteland, which is pretty important. I think Wasteland is better. No. I like Port more, because they might just blow my Aether Vial and I might want to develop my mana. This trophy. Petty Theft. I guess that's fine. Hey, Army, thanks for the gift sub to Goblin Lackey. Appreciate it. I wonder if I just port here instead of casting Vial. I think I do. Sad state of the format. You have to fear decay. Yeah, fear decay against Badlands Snow-Covered Island. It's the worst when they cast decay off of like swamp plain or like island plains. I think I'm fine just porting and then just casting the Aether Vial on 3 mana next turn. Although porting this thing is flash, so porting with them on 3 mana is like a little bit riskier. What's this? Oh, it's just like Strix, sure. Kind of happy if they play the 3-1 though, because our hand is just all plows. If they just rush out the 3-1 here, it's whatever. Yeah, they've changed up their plan. They're playing real fast. Oh no, we're drawing all these plows we boarded in. They did miss a land drop, notably. Not nothing. Am I supposed to also plow this Baleful Strix? I think so. We have Caracas for Uro and stuff too. Alright, we're going to do the big brain play here, which is play land, put Sword of Fireness in the stack, then Violent Thalia before Sword of Fireness reveals so they can't Assassin's Trophy it. I think I actually want to leave this Caracas up rather than porting them, but maybe that's bad against, like... Oh, maybe they just... Okay, sure. They just want to get their mana back. think I do just need to pick this up. It's really disastrous if they have, like, Dak take my sword, maybe. But we have another removal spell, too. We just need our Thalia. Yeah, keep brainstorming. Keep not casting Dak Fade in this turn, please. Uh-oh. The card I don't want to see. This isn't Dak. This is Plague Engineer. Fucking deal. You love to see it. Hey. I can equip and port still, so yeah. Or yeah, equip port and leave a Crocus still is the things that I was trying to say. This trophy, the sword. Yep. Alright. Now we want to draw Recruiter of the Guard, Sanctum Prelate, Gideon. Alright. So I can't hold up Crocus and port here unless I play out my second Crocus. Emblem Gideon? I don't know. Emblem. Hey! Quit that. Jesus. It's a matter of what I want to do. We got 9 minutes, so we have time to think. I think I want to keep porting them. They have 5 lands. I think I'm okay with the Thalia dying. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. That's not going to do a lot here. They're really spinning their wheels. We can attack with Gid, and then the turn after Emblem. I don't even know if I want to attack with Gideon. We could attack with Gideon, Caracas, and replay it, make a knight if we wanted. Just to deal damage. Stoneforge here, though, makes me not want to do that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have anything besides Batterskull left in the deck. I think I just want to keep making 2/2s. Maybe I'm wrong. What is this going to be? Ice Fang Quaddle? It's completely fine. Doesn't even have Death Touch yet. That's actually really funny. I guess I was supposed to cycle this Canopy. We'll do it eventually. I think I was supposed to leave this Valen too. I kind of forgot about Thalia Caracas. Are we sweeping? I want to attack the Gideon for 1 first. If we're deluging. Assassin's Trophy the Gideon, sad. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to keep making Night Allies, because they can definitely answer it. Let's see if we draw Flicker Wisp. Do I want to put this Spirit into play? I don't think I just want to play into Wraths more. I think we're just pretty good. He does turn off potential, like, cantripping outs. But I don't want to play into, like, a Toxic Deluge too hard. Yeah. Toxic Deluge for X equals 4. Yeah. I think we're going to put in the Batter Skull anyway. Just, like, equip it to stuff. Actually, I guess we could just cast it and make a 4/4. They could Force of Will it? Nah, that's fine. Five, 6, 7 mana, so Thalia, Spirit Mom. No, Thalia Spirit Port. Stop typing the Grove. I could potentially cut off double. Oh, the Astrolabe can't really cut off anything very well. This makes the Uro play a lot worse if they just want to put the Uro down. Yep, this means they only just gain 3 life and get the land drop. And then we put it back in their hand. That's a Squire. I think I'm just casting Mother of Runes here. Am I also casting Squire? I don't think so. Like, we can cast the Uro and gain another 3 life and get another land drop, but, like, still can't draw them cards. You're gonna Wrath me again? Drowning Block, sure. I really want to draw, like, Recruiter or something. Not that. That does let us tap the Karakas, though. I think I want to put the Batter Skull into play this turn. Which means no porting, but I don't think porting matters. Actually, no. Play around Assassin's Trophy. The Stoneforge lets us put in the Batter Skull at least. You have to be a little bit cognizant of our own Clock Force, so like 2.5 minutes ahead or something. Opponent needs to remove the Spirit. Nope. Just gaining 3 life. Yeah, their wheel spinning looks a lot worse when we have this Spirit of the Labyrinth in play, doesn't it? Alright, we can stop drawing those anytime now. That'd be nice. Punching Fire? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's dead. We could just spend our turn putting the Batter Skull on this Thalia to protect it from Punishing Fires. Could have opened with Thalia, I thought about that. I mean, then they would just Punishing Fire the Thalia there, but yeah, I think I'm supposed to do that now. I almost want to equip the Stoneforge instead, because I have so many Thalias. Yeah, this Violin 3 is looking pretty bad. That was definitely a punt. I wasn't thinking about it with the Crocothalia. Well, now I kind of look stupid. Oh, this thing still doesn't have Death Touch. What is this? Drown the Thalia? Sure. What is this? Trophy the Skull? Yeah. I don't think they know. No, it doesn't have Death Touch. I think we got this. They kind of have to just punish fire this Mother of Burns, right? Unless they find Plague Engineer, but I guess not. Whew. I think we were losing that game given infinite time, but you know, that we were literally playing game 1 to that plan. Ugh, 3-0. Doesn't that mean we qualify for tomorrow? Oh fuck! I didn't think about this. Did not think this far ahead. I think 4-0s and 3-1s qualify, right? Yeah, I get 1 legacy point. Players with 3 or more wins earn a legacy point to join the PAX Legacy Champion on September 20th. Sick. Is how D&D wins online only and on time. That is true. We've had 2 extremely long matches so far. Where do we see how many prize wall ticks we get? Well, we're 3-0 right now, Moxel. Prize wall ticks is somewhere on the Pastimes website, but I don't know where. Oh, wow. This is so insane. It's like the 3 like actual like real legacy players are all 3-0 in this event, and then it's like a bunch of like totally unrecognizable names. I do Mr. Lee. I do know one Mr. Lee. It's rough 0-3 though, but it is pretty hilarious that like the 3 known legacy players are all at the top. Also that we all dodged each other. It's kind of funny. Well, 2 of us are gonna play now. Don't really want to play against Achilles. Is probably on Maverick. I don't know what you're on though. Probably rather play against it than Maverick though. Although Maverick might not be like a horrendous matchup anymore. Like Skyclave Apparition. It's just a lot of their stuff. It's almost like Legacy Specialists do this for Sunbound Scrubs all the time. Yeah, exactly. Maverick still curses. I mean, it's been like 4 days since the card has come out. Oh, we got the pair down. Is it time to Green Crush? I want prize ticks. I'll Dream Crush. I'll Dream Crush a Punk. I mean, Maverick having Plague Engineer is pretty obnoxious for Death in Texas, because Mom used to be like a huge, one of like the huge ways you won that matchup, and it's pretty rough to fight. Both Mom and Flickerus were both very good, because Maverick had trouble dealing with flyers, and having answers to both those cards that's in a really obnoxious creature is definitely not my favorite thing. But I think Skyclave Apparition is just like insane in that matchup. It's like the exact type of matchup you want it for. Your opponent's playing 3 mana. Why are you casting this on my instant? People don't know how to fucking cast once upon a time. Okay, alright. Well, at least we get to go home early, but we 3-1'd, so that's cool. We have a pretty good hand for elves. If we can draw another land, we can like Wasteland, Plow, Violent Mom, Violent Stoneforge, go with GTA. Like, we have a plan here. Alright, sick. This is, in fact, our plan. Wasteland Plow, put in Mom, untap, put in Stoneforge, cast GTA. Oh, that gives them plenty of mana. Slasher24, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Legacy seems to have missed me. Did I tell you guys, the first fucking match I played when I decided to queue up with Death Tags again, just queued into Elves round 1. When I put Skyclaves in my deck, registered Death Taxes, and round 1 was Elves in the league. I almost just stopped. Alright, so we need them to not have that thing. Oof. We need them to not have, like, Green Sun for 2 here. Otherwise we need to get to, like, 5 mana to, like, wisp it out of play and then equip and attack. Yeah, no one plays Rex Stage anymore, which is actually, like, pretty good for the matchup. Occasionally you see a Rex Stage, but I think almost all the lists are on Oof instead, because it's just so much better versus most of the decks. Like, it's so much better versus the decks that you usually want Shatters for. It's only really bad versus Umezawa CJ, which, like, no one's playing anymore. Like, would you rather have a Rex Sage or a Collector Oof against, like, the Urza decks and stuff? Or against Storm? Alright, my opponent's going off. But they're not drawing anything. So, are we okay? Are we living? Are we doing it, chat? Did they use this Quarian Ranger yet? I've already forgotten. Last card I know. Oh yeah, they can just cast Natural Order if they wanted, couldn't they? Oh no. Oh no! Last card's the Natural Order. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh no, is it Green Sun? No, it is Natural Order. Alright, dicks. What does this get? Critter's not gonna kill me. Is this just gonna get the Collector Oof? I think I can beat a Critter Hoof Behemoth if they just get it and hit me for like 10. I'm pretty sure I can also beat this. Especially with this Wisp. They have 1 card in hand and it's a Savannah. Mom Stoneforge. I think I'm supposed to just pick off these idiots. Picture from green. So they have Savannah as their only card in hand. They put... Oh, yeah. Stream quality is... I mean, it's mostly the fact that they made... the text for stuff like this impossible to read on streams now, but they put it on instant. I think I'm supposed to kill the Quarian Ranger so they can't play the land and bounce it and make more mana, and then kill the Birchlore Rangers, I guess? And then we're just going to Flicker Wisp their Archon to gain 5 life and put my 3/1 into play. Not the elf to make 3 mana. Well, they only have 2 elves in play. And if they draw an elf here, then they cast the elf and then make 3 mana and then do nothing with it. Whereas if I had left the Birchlore Ranger in play and they drew like an Elvish Visionary, they could tap Alistair Shepherd's Birchlore Ranger plus Savannah and cast the Visionary. I think they're just going to attack me with everything. And I'm just going to take 2. because I just get to clean up the rest of the board. We also get to start getting the sword online. Yeah, land would be pretty insane. Although, no, it actually wouldn't, because I'd actually have to put in the sword and then not get the GTA to connect, but Wasteland's pretty good. I'll just Wasteland their Savannah. Cast my Sword of Fire and Ice. Kill all your shit. Opponent deciding whether or not they want to concede, maybe? Can't race this. They draw like land collector, oof. I think we still just win the race. We'd also just put the sword on the wisp and attack with both our creatures here. Like program this, attack with both, and then if they block, they just lose the Archon, yeah. Stealing game 1 against elves is pretty huge, I would say. Wow, our sideboard is just so not fucking equipped to beat elves. Christ. I have not built my sideboard to win this matchup. Like, am I supposed to board in Sanctum Prelate? Probably. Sanctum Prelate on 2 is pretty important to stop Abrupt Decays. Sanctum Prelate can also be like on 4 or 1, depending on what you're scared of. If you have like a Spirit of the Lab in play, you can put it on 4 to beat Natural Order. If you have Contain Priest in play, you can put it on 1 to try to beat Glimpse, etc., etc. Yeah, we'll just draw Mom into Priest into Spirit of the Labyrinth every game and be totally fine. I think this is worth it. Easy cuts. What else am I cutting? Batter Skull. I want to bring in this bad removal spell. I don't usually board in Council's Judgment for Progenitus specifically, but it's nice to have as much removal as possible just because Oof is a card that you always want to answer. So even if it's overcosted, it's worth considering. I don't know if it's better than any card that's currently in the deck. I might be able to just cut a Caracas for the Council's Judgment. And just go down to 23 lands. This looks like pretty decent. Yeah. Bring in Mindbreak Trap, just fucking get them. They never see it coming. Sort of Fire Nice good against elves. It's okay. It's like a bad GTA, right? It like connects and shoots things. Like, I think Fire Nice is probably better than Feast and Famine in most board states, unless they obviously have a bunch of elves and you don't have like a Mom or a Flyer to get through. Then you want Feast and Famine to at least start trying to clock. I think this sideboard configuration is okay. But yeah, I have not designed my deck to beat elves. Don't think I'm supposed to keep this. This is like Mom, Recruit. I guess Recruit or Containment Priest on turn 3 isn't bad, but on the draw and with no interaction. And if I fire off Wastelands, then I have to wait till turn 4 to do that. What am I looking for, though? My opponent kept 7. Like, what are my hands that are going to beat elves? I guess just, like, Natural Containment Priest, Spirit of the Labyrinth, removal spells, Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we could draw, too. Alright, yeah, like this. London Mulligan Broken. Isn't this exactly the thing I said? I was like, what? Maybe if we, like, Mom into Containment Priest into Spirit of the Labyrinth, we can win. I think I'm bottoming this Rishadan Port. I could bottom Plains, I guess. Am I supposed to plow if they play a scary thing on turn 1? Green Sun for Dryad Arbor. I don't think so, because I want to protect my Containment Priest and my Spirit of the Lab from removal spells. I think I'm just supposed to let them have their turn. Now, the next question is, what do I cast on turn 2? Gotta be Containment Priest, right? Because it's so easy for them to just natural order and kill me. Arbor is very scary. Maybe it was correct to just plow into... Oh, they're just glimpsing now. Okay. Just a value glimpse. Guess that means we hold up Containment Priest next turn. They get a bunch of mana here, though. They could just have, like, the nut. Pick up Forest, untap Dryad Arbor, cast, like, Elf, Heritage Druid, go off on turn 2. Yeah, I try not to play around the turn 2 glimpse kills, just because they're just, like, so fucking hard to beat. That it's just, like, not worth it ever. Literally do the... Like, they don't turn 2 you that often. Opponent could recast a 1-drop here, just to cycle. And then they could also cycle again if they want to pick up their Forest. So I'm definitely going to Spirit of the Labyrinth here, and not... Or I'm definitely going to continue not Spirit of the Lab. And hope they don't have a second glimpse. Alright. That wasn't the end of the world. Should have boarded him a trap. Yeah, clearly. Maybe they'll just cast a natural order. The way to lose with this board state at this point, if we can actually get to Priest Spirit Mom, is that they find Hoof and hardcast it. That's how you usually die. So we also need to clock them. So we need to find like Stoneforge Mystic or something. Green Sun. Come on, Green Sun. Yes. Yes. Eat shit. Nice Heritage Druid. What do they search? I love it when they search and exile anyway. Sometimes they like actually exile like a bad card for thinning or whatever. But sometimes they like actually try to put the card that they wanted into play, and it's always really funny. Now we need to kill them before they find Natural Hoof. That's not bad. Getting this vial online. I think it's better than plowing anything here. The only thing we can plow is this Wirewood Symbiote anyway, which isn't doing a ton right now. You can eventually revoke the Symbiote too and plow something scarier. So I think I just want to get the vial online. You can also find like multiple Abrupt Decays to try to break through. Like Abrupt Decay on my end step, untap Abrupt Decay again, Natural Order, or Glimpse turn. So this is definitely our ideal board state, but we're also far from winning. We kind of want to revoke Heritage Druid because we want to revoke like the big mana producers, I think. Charlotte Flicker would be insane because it just kills things. Oh no, the Spell doesn't actually do anything because there's a Containment Priest, does it? Oh, that's not bad. Little tricky because again, what I was talking about earlier, Sword of Fire and Ice is worse than Feast and Famine when you just try to get through. And if we want to push damage, then we're in danger of risking our creatures. Definitely put it into play right now, though. Also, we can't draw a card because we have Spirit of the Labyrinth, but I think they're going to have to like be chump blocking anyway, which files down their board, which is what we want. Yeah, not reviling in this Revoker. They can try to stall with like blocking and picking up and stuff, but we have Revoker and Plow to stymie that plan. So I think we're just going to equip attack and force them to pick up something. And then hold up this Plow, and then probably Plow the Symbiote or whatever. And Revoker Quarian Ranger, I guess, so they can't just like block with Dryad Arbor. I guess we could Plow now. Not now, when I untap. I could Plow Symbiote. Equip attack. They can block and pick it up, and then they just have to replay Dryad Arbor, and then the next turn we revoke Quarian Ranger. Or would I rather do the opposite? Would I rather Plow Quarian Ranger? No, I can't Plow Quarian Ranger because I can't along with the Symbiotes in play. Oh yeah, they can't replay Arbor. Because Containment Priest. We actually don't even... yeah, I didn't even think about that. Smart thinking, Army. They actually can't replay the Arbor because of the Containment Priest. Maybe they don't see that line. That'd be really funny. Yes. Come on. Yeah, it's a forced block with something regardless, otherwise I just start shocking things. Oh no. Well, there's Abrupt Decay on the sort of Fire and Ice, perhaps? You just gotta move a discard. You know, like attack with Nettle Sentinel, trying to bait me into blocking. Symbiote. Okay, yeah, we have to revoke Symbiote then, so we can start attacking. This is a little scary. Because if we revoke Symbiote and attack, they can Abrupt Decay the sword and like block, and I have to pro green, and then they can potentially have another Abrupt Decay to get out of it. I think I'm priced into doing all that anyway, though. Or by pre-combat, maybe. I mean, I still think I have to attack here. Yeah, I think if they have two... I mean, if they have two decays, like I was talking about earlier, they can break out of a lot of things anyway. Matchup seems pretty easy. Reasonable consideration to draw step port there. Oh, yeah. It's kind of similar to just porting main phase in that situation, though. Nope, they're just jump blocking. So they don't even have the decay. Otherwise, I feel like they'd decay the sword and take two. Got the 4-0, nice. We're trying our best. I can start just attacking with this Revoker, too, to just trade with. Yeah, I mean, if they decay the Revoker, then we just pro whatever the Revoker. We just protect the Revoker with the Mom. Nettle Sentinels, sure. I wonder at what point they're going to, like, double block the Containment Priest with two Nettle Sentinels. I kind of want to move this sort of Fire Knights over to the Revoker and start attacking. 4-color Arcanist Blade. Jesus Christ. attacking after casting. Interesting. It's not free to just eat with the mom here because they can pick up the Bayou and replay it and cast Abrupt Decay. So I think I just take the 2. Oh yeah, I guess attacking is free because they can just untap like that. Let's do that with 3, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, if I attack and they double block, I think I need to move the sword over to the Revoker. This is just a safer attack. They can, like, double block and then we just let the trade happen and just kill 2 of their elves. Then get punished by, like, the 3rd symbiote, I guess. But we need to do something about their board. The actual double block. Nice. This is what we wanted. Do they have the decay? Nope. Alright, sure. Fetch that Dried Arbor Punk. Collector Roof would get me pretty bad for not equipping here, wouldn't it? That'd be natural, though. They can't instant speed anything, right? I can just put the sword on the 3-1 and just send everyone? Just to start pressuring them as much as possible? They have to block the spirit anyway? They can't, like, instant speed anything. Unless they're on that, like, stupid flash guy from Eldraine and I'm just gonna get dunked. Yep, that block has to happen. Yeah, Spirit plus Sword of Fire and Ice Wombo combo. I don't know why you would pick up that Bayou, but okay. Guess protecting it from Wasteland. Do not de-equip this sword, or the Spirit will die. Alright, so we've managed to beat back their board state, but we need to kill them now. Maybe I've been too conservative on this mom, but I feel like our House of Cards is just so fragile. I also feel like they just would have fired off an Abrupt Decay on the Sword of Fire and Ice like years ago, right? I would stand corrected. Been playing around that Abrupt Decay since, like, literally turn 2. That's a pretty good draw, I would say. I'm not an expert, but... with the resolved Oko library mandrels and Elgast not be AMA? Did it involve a lot of very high CMC enchantments? Another abrupt decay. Rude. Helm kill. I guess, yeah, technically that is a reasonably... It's pretty low CMC enchantment for your deck. Oh wow, this thing is actually almost a 5/5. Can we just try, like, Flicker Wisp or something, please? Sure. I think I'm actually supposed to wasteland this Savannah. They have double black. Savannah might hardcast something else. Don't know if that Savannah actually casts anything besides Archon that they probably boarded out, but all their black shit's at instant speed anyway. It takes them off of, like, we could take them off of a decay that they just drew for turn at some point. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, now we're getting back to the point that we have, like, nothing. We need to find sort of Feast and Famine to start actually hitting my opponent. Or just all flyer. Like, we could just draw a Flicker Wisp, please. Recruiter of the Guard. Stoneforge Mystic. A removal spell. Sanctum Prelate, alright. I guess this Prelate goes on 2. RGJ's gone, and it stops all their decays and trophies now, and then we can just actually get aggro with the Mom, right? Yeah, that's actually a decent draw. Because these already shut off all their other non-creature spells. So we can actually get aggro here. We can attack with both, right? Because they either double block here and we pro, or they single block here and we pro. Yeah, okay, that probably was actually very good. They're planning on just trying to kill me with 5/5s? Holy shit! Holy shit! Got him! 4-0, baby! Sorry about the Dream Crush, but it was against elves. We take those. We fucking take those. 2-0'd, too. Nice. What do we beat today? Rug Delver, something, Strifopile. Oh, it was Rug Delver, Painter, Strifopile, and elves. Oh god. I now have to actually, like, log on to the internet and figuring out what happened in the Discord while I was gone. Oh god, I have a lot of notifications, huh? Anyway. Only took literally drawing the God Hand. As we were sideboarding, I was like, maybe we'll just draw, like, Mother of Runes into Containment Priest into Spirit of the Labyrinth, and then we put that whole lock in place, and then won the game, like, 20 turns later. It's the only time I've watched Elves vs. D&T, so I think it's pretty favored, yeah, clearly. Ugh. All right. Well, I guess we can tweet about our PAX qualification now. I'm gonna log off. OBS managed to hang with it for the rest of the stream, so I'm just gonna upload the really crunchy YouTube video into 3 parts because I don't know how to slice. Because I'm way too lazy to ever try to figure out how to splice videos together. I'm super lazy when it comes to YouTube. I literally just export the VODs to Twitch and then never log in. Apologies to all you YouTube watchers out there that I don't love you enough. The YouTube editor is incredibly janky. Yeah, exactly. Like, I hate that, like, when OBS crashes, it just, like, it's gonna break up the stream into 3 pieces, and I have to send all of those individually as different videos. But, I mean, that's... Me, as someone who has no idea anything about video editing, that's just how it is. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you had a good time. We qualified for the PAX event, so, like, I was planning on playing in the challenge tomorrow, but I guess I'm playing in the PAX event. I gotta figure out when that is and stuff, but I'll tweet it out whenever. I guess I'll probably stream it. Well, let's find out who is streaming some Legacy. Oh, is Jarvis playing Legacy? I can finally host Jarvis. What? This isn't a Legacy? This is Draft! Alright, Jarvis, you're not getting my host. Alright, who's playing Legacy? Me? We got the 4-0. Mr. Lee? Yeah, he was... Alright, yeah, we'll go with Mr. Lee. I'm in for this. I'm less into it because I see Okos, but you know, whatever. We can't all be winners. /host 1 Mr. Lee. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had a good time. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow, streaming some more Death and Taxes in the PAX main event, I guess. TNT is good again. Yeah, clearly. Because we 4-0'd. It can't be bad. I don't know if we ever put an apparition in play that whole stream. Not confident that we ever... We drew one a couple times. I don't know if we ever actually had one on the battlefield. But anyway, see you guys all tomorrow. There were 2... Oh yeah, there were 2 versus Rifo, but those didn't matter because we were just playing for time. Anyway, bye.